be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Yeah. Let's just do what we came to do.
Why do I look French when I do this? Why is this French? Hey, so a study... Sorry, I'll stop being French. A study I was reading about in The Guardian, because I am a liberal middle-class wanker, was talking about how being deprived of attention is as bad as, or in fact worse than, only receiving negative attention. It was a Canadian study of workplace bullying, and they found that the people in the workplace who were being bullied were actually better off than the people in the workplace who were completely ignored. Kind of seems like it makes no frickin' sense at all until you think about it, and then it makes lots of frickin' sense. Because what's worse than being treated like you are nothing, like you are nobody? Like a cipher, you're a nothing, you're a no one, you are the man who wasn't there, you don't matter to anyone. The need for attention is like the need for food and drink and shelter. It is a driving force, and without it we slip into isolation and loneliness and despair. We give up, we feel worthless. Because like it or not, we base our worth on what other people think of us and how other people interact with us. If we don't get attention from other people, we don't exist, we don't have worth. It's the first way we communicate when we're babies, is we lock eyes with our mother. When she feeds us, we look into her eyes and we have that link formed, that attention. It doesn't fade, we all still need the attention. So what does this have to do with gaming and with YouTube, which most of my videos are about? I think you can kind of figure it out. It's pretty obvious. The S&D trolls, the squeakers, the shit talkers haven't had enough love from their mummy. The YouTube trolls who leave rage and penis-filled bile on your video haven't had a special hug from daddy today. It's also a huge part of why people make videos on YouTube. Unless you've got tens of thousands of regular views, you're not driven by money, you're not doing it for the money. That becomes a factor later on when you're a seriously successful creator and it's a business for you. You do it for the attention, the interaction, the conversation, the admiration and the recognition. The negative comments, they just want me. Whether they want my rage or my admiration, they just want me. If I starve them of attention, they fade away. If I give them my attention, they feel a warm, tingly, kind of a stirring in their dark and empty soul as a little worm of hope grows, that someone might recognise them as a human being. They haven't felt that way since they heard that One Direction album. Sweet pea, I'm not your mummy, and you've not been a bad boy. You can go now. Ooh! Quick scope at XXYY left a comment on your video. You stupid slut, nobody cares what you think. I'm a valued human being. 7 deadly sins. We've all heard of them, and some of us commit them as frequently as a 16-year-old with a spare 5 minutes in a hand.
Be cool, just move with the groove. No funk in here, the beat way too smooth. Yeah.